Hi guys, I'm Megan Brightwood and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to share 5 summer crochet projects that I've had my eye on. But before we get too far into this video, I wanted to talk about just a couple of things. So first of all, I am typically a knitter, so I am not someone that knows a whole lot about crocheting. I know how to do it, but I'm not very good. And that's part of what this list is. I'd like to get into it a little bit more, improve my skills, and try and actually do a little bit more crocheting as well. So that's where my skill set is. I'm looking for easier patterns, nothing too advanced, nothing like that. So all of the projects that I'm going to be talking about, I think I can handle. I'm not 100% sure on. There are a couple that might be outside my skill set, but that's where I'm at. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about is my top. So this is a crocheted top that I'm going to be talking a little bit more about later in this video, but I just finished it and it is the honeycomb top by Briar K Designs. It has this honeycomb lace detail all over it. So pretty. And then it's got some buttons going through the front. There are a couple areas that I want to fix, and I wonder if I should talk about that now or later. Maybe I'll talk about that in just a minute, but I did also want to just mention that I made it out of a Cascade Heritage yarn in the colorway Heathered Gray. So if you are interested in doing something similar, then that is what I did. So yeah, let's hop into the actual patterns that I have in mind for this summer. So the first couple of projects that I wanted to share with you are by a designer that I featured in my top 10 knitting projects for summer, and I can link that video down below if you want to check it out. But the designer is Suzanne Mueller, and I actually have crocheted a project by her before. It was the Etta bag, and I'm not including that one in today's video, so this is just a bonus pattern. But I was able to handle this little market bag. It was so cute. I think I crocheted it twice, and then I convinced my mom to do it as well. So super fun pattern, really liked it. But the pattern that I wanted to talk about today is the Sienna bag. So this is made out of a raffia from Wool and the Gang. There we go. And it's so cool. I love the stripes on this, and then it's just a fun beachy looking tote that could easily go spring, summer, maybe into fall. It might be a little bit more of a warm weather bag, but loved how this looked. And then the straps are really cool. They're just really thin. It just really has a cool impact to me, and I think that it'd be fairly easy. It looks like it's pretty much just a straight bag, so I think I could handle it. I'm not 100% sure, but loved this. And then the other project that I want to do by Suzanne Mueller is the Luca hat. This is so cool and not something that you can do with knitting, I don't think. I have never seen a project like this with knitting. Pretty much you can knit a beanie and do different variations of that, but that's kind of it. So the fact that you can get this much structure out of crocheting is really cool, and I really want to make something like this. This I'm pretty sure is out of my skill set, but I also think that because I think it's as cool as it is, I would probably fight with it long enough to get something out of it. So yeah, I'm really tempted to make this. In fact, I should probably just go ahead and get the yarn to make it, because I really want to do that. So this is also that Raffia by Wool and the Gang. It's a really cool yarn. I have not seen anything like that before, but really cool hat, really cool bag, both made out of that same yarn. So at the very least, I should probably pick up a couple of those. So yeah, that's the Luca hat by Suzanne Mueller. Love it. If you are an advanced crocheter, highly recommend checking that out. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I did want to talk about the honeycomb top by Briar K Designs. This is the one that I am currently wearing, and I love this top so much. So as you can see from the picture, it has a really pretty honeycomb lace pattern all over it. It has a button front, Really, really pretty and not too difficult either. The pattern is mostly done with double crochets and skipped stitches, so even a novice like me can handle it. I really only had a couple of problems, so one of them was totally my own fault, and that is part of the pattern where it talks about the edging. It tells you to go up a crochet hook size so that you don't get puckering at the top and the bottom hem, and I'm a novice, so I did not do that, and I should have. So I'm kind of thinking that I might rip out the edging and just go ahead and do that with a larger crochet hook. So just, you know that that's a thing that you should probably do. And the other thing was the straps on here are just a little bit long for my taste, and that might be a harder issue for me to fix because I made this out of a wool, so it is a little bit stretchier of a material to begin with. So if I shorten the straps, that'll probably help a little bit, but will it just stretch out a little bit more? I'm not sure. So we'll see what happens with that. And then the last thing that I want to talk about with the honeycomb top, I think that this is a gorgeous pattern. I really like it. I have absolutely no regrets making it. I do, however, want to do some sort of lining in here because it is such an all-over lace design. I'm not sure really how to wear it. You could probably stick it over one of those really flowy dresses and it'd be really pretty, but as I'm wearing it right now, I have a tank top underneath, and I'm not thrilled with the extra strap here. So if I were to line the top, that might make a big difference. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and do that. But yeah, loved this pattern. If you are a beginner, you can handle it. I have faith in you. It was a really fun project to do. So I have two more designs that I wanted to share with you, and they are both by For the Frills, and they are both free patterns. So the first one is the Tied Knot Cover Up, and this one is a really fun, just all over lace, oversized tunic, really fun, really pretty, easy to just throw on over any sort of swimsuit. And I really like the blue color that she picked out for this. It looks very nautical, but then it also has that just pop of kind of vibrancy that I think is really fun. I have not really looked too far into this pattern, so I don't know what stitch she used to create this look, so I don't know if it's something that I'd be able to handle. It looks like I should be able to, but my skill set is also very, very small at this point. So if I were to do this, it would be later in the season, and we're already halfway through summer, aren't we? So I don't know, this might not happen, but I think it's so pretty. I really, really like it, and I would like to do it at some point. Maybe, oh, they're opening everything up, so maybe I could convince Joe to take us on a cruise, and then I could have this in the winter. There's an idea. That's something that I should look into. But anyway, the last project that I wanted to share with you is the Seascape Scallop Tank Top, also by For the Frills, and also a free pattern. Love this, and it's just a basic tank top, but then it has some fun scallops going down towards a V-neck, which kind of gives it almost a mermaid flare. I think I really like that. And then the straps on this top are really cool too. So there are two options. You can do just a regular band strap, or you can do a tie strap, which I think would almost be better for someone like me who is just beginning to get into that crochet world, where I wouldn't have to worry about the strap fitting, which is kind of what I'm a little bit concerned about with this. I would just be able to tie it and not have to worry. So I really like that idea. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention about this particular top is that there is a version of this that is a dress instead, and that is really cool. I really like that one as well. And the way they styled that one, they have a rope belt that you can cinch at the waist, which I think is really cool. And I don't know what I would want to do, if I would want to do the tank top or the dress. They are both such pretty options. and I think they'd both be really fun. So that is my list of 5 summer crochet projects that I want to try to work on. Like I said, I am not someone that is super experienced in crocheting, so some of these might be a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but I'm really excited to try to kind of improve my skills in the crochet world, and I'm thinking that these are going to be some fun projects. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I know that I have some crocheters out there. So if you have any recommendations on other designers that I should take a look at, certainly let me know in the comment section down below. I have gotten a few recommendations and I really love them. So keep on sending them to me. I love that. As for right now, I think I'm going to get going, but I'll see you in my next video. Bye!